Once again, welcome to Math with Teens. Our topic for today is all about ratio and proportion. Okay, first let us define ratio. So ratio is a comparison of two or more quantities with the same units. Given two numbers A and B is not equal to 0, a ratio is the quotient A divided by B. This ratio can be written in three ways. So how? It can be A to B, A column B, A over B, and this is read as A is to B. So if you read this one, you can read this as A is to B. Also this one, A is to B, and this one is also A is to B. Okay, let us have an example of express in ratio. Number 1. There are 15 boys and 5 girls in a class. What is the ratio of boys to girls? So, you get the 15 for boys and 5 for girls. So, we need to get first boys because the question is boys, so 15, and girls is 5. So, express in ratio. So, it can be 3:1. Why? Because we need to get the simplest form. So, the simplest form is you need to divide this into one number. So, let us divide this into 5. So, 15 divided by 5 is 3. Then, 5 divided by 5 is 1. So, our ratio is 3:1. Number 2. There are 20 roses and 4 vases in a room. What is the ratio of vases to roses? So, get vases first. So, vase first. So, 4 to 20. So, roses is 20. So, it become 1:5 because we need to divide this into 4. Into 4. So, 4 divided by 4 is 1. Then, 20 divided by 4 is 5. So, the answer is 1:5. Meaning, you have 1 vase into 5 roses. Okay, example number 3. Again, ratio is the comparison of two or more quantities in the same units. So meaning, if there are 15 days to 5 weeks, we have different unit. 15, this is a days, and 5, this is a weeks. So we need to convert the other or the one given. For example, yung days ba ang gagawin nating weeks or yung weeks ang gagawin nating days? So, mas madali kung ang gagawin nyo is yung weeks, gagawin nating days. So, meaning, how many days in a week? So, we have 7. You have 5 weeks. So, you need to multiply 5 into 7. So, we have 35. So, you need to get now the given, that is 15 to 35. Then, 15 can be written as 15 is to 35. Then, we will divide this into 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. Then, 35 divided by 5 is 7. So, our answer in ratio is 3:7. Then, number 4, we have 30 minutes to 4 hours. So, what is the ratio? So, meaning, alin ba ang papalitan natin? Yung minutes, gagawin nating hours, o yung hours, gagawin minutes? So, mas madali, yung hours, gagawin nating minutes. So, we have 30 minutes and how many minutes in 4 hours? Okay, so we have 240 because 60 minutes times 4, we have 240. So, 30 is to 240. We need to get the simplest form. So, first, we need to write into 30 is to 240. then we can divide this into 30. So 30 divided by 30 is 1. Then 240 divided by 30 is 8. So our answer now is 1 is to 8. Okay. Number 5. 8 months to 3 years. Okay, what will be the ratio in 8 months to 3 years? So, we need to convert first year to months. So, how many months in 3 years? Okay, diba sa isang taon? So, in a 1 year, we have 12 months. You have 3 years. So, we have 12 times 3. So, become 36. So, we need to get the ratio of 8 is to 36. So, in a simplest form. So, 8 is to 36 can be divided into 4. So, 8 divided by 4 is 2. Then, 36 divided by 4 is 9. Our answer is 2 is to 9. Okay, another example. Number 6. 4 years to 2 decades. So, do you know what is a decade? So, how many years in a decade? So, we have 10 years. You have 2 decades. So, need to multiply into 10. So, 2 times 10 is 20. So, we have 40 is to 20. 4 years is to 20 years. So, we have 4 is to 20 divided by into 4 both. And the answer is 1 is to 5. And that will be the ratio. 1 is to 5. Next, number 7. 25 centavos to 5 pesos. So, in 25 centavos to 5 pesos, we need to write this into decimal. 25 centavos means 0.25 and 5 pesos means 5 or 5.00. Then, we need to write into whole number. So, move to decimal places. So, it become 25 is to 500. Then, divided by into 25. So, we have 25 divided by 25 is 1. Then, 500 divided by 25 is 20. So, we have 1 is to 20. Meaning, if you have 1 centavo coin, we have 20 pieces to become 5 pesos. So, number 8. 50 centimeters to 2 meters. So, how many centimeters in 1 meter? So, we have 100 centimeters. So, you have 2 meters times 100 is 200 centimeters. So, we have 50 centimeters to 200 centimeters is 50 is to 200. Then, divided by into 50. And the answer is 1 is to 4. So, that will be the ratio. Okay, how about this one, number 9? So, our given is two numbers are in the ratio 2 is to 3. If the sum of the numbers is 45, what are the two numbers? So, you have two numbers. So, we have the ratio 2 is to 3. When we add, the sum is 45. First, you need to do is, your ratio is become 2x plus 3x. Your 2 is to 3 become 2x plus 3x. Write x here is equal to 45. Then add 2x plus 3x is 5x is equal to 45. Then divided by into 5. So x is 9. After that, your 2 is to 3 multiply by the value of x. So 2 times 9 is 18. And 3 times 9 is 27. So 18 and 27 are the two numbers that the sum is 45. So our answer, the two numbers are 18 and 27. Next, we are now in proportion. So what is proportion? Proportion is the equality of two ratios. So, di ba kanina ang ratio natin is A over B. So, now, we have equality of two ratios. So, meaning involve ang two ratios. So, what is that? So, in symbols, A over B is equal to C over D, or A is to B is equal to C is to D, where b is not equal to 0 and d is not equal to 0. Dapat class, yung nasa denominator, hindi siya magsi-0 because magiging error or undefined ang magiging ang sagot natin. So, each number in a proportion is called term. So, A is the first term, B is the second term, C is the third term, and D is the fourth term. Excuse. Okay, here. So, A over V, or A is to B, is equal to C is to D. The second and third terms, the second, B, and the third term, C, are called the means. So, this one is means. B and C is the means. And the first and fourth terms are called the extreme of the proportion. Okay, look at this. So, this one, A and D, yung magkabilang dulo, A and D, that is called the extremes. And nasa gitna, B and C, that we call means. So, the principle of proportion states that the product of the means is equal to the product of the extremes. That is the principle of proportion. When we get the product of means and extreme, dapat equal sila, no? To become proportion. Okay, let us give an examples. Find the unknown term of the proportion. Number 1. X is to 4 is equal to 5 is to 10. So, we need to multiply the extremes and the means. So, the extremes are x and 10. So, 10x. X times 10 is equal to 10x. Is equal to, the means are 4 and 5. So, multiply 4 times 5 and that is 20. So, we need to get the value of x divided by into 10. So, 10 divided by 10 is 1. So, that will become x only. And 20 divided by 10 is 2. So, our value of x is 2. So, let us check now. Our given is x is to 4 equals 5 is to 10. Substitute the value of x and that is 2 is to 4 is equal to 5 is to 10. And the principle of the proportion is the product of the means is equal to the product of extremes. So, we need to multiply if this is equal. Your answer is correct. So, 2 times 10, the extreme, 2 times 10, and the mean is 4 times 5. So, 2 times 10 is 20 is equal to 20. Check. So, our answer of 2 is correct. Number 2. X is to 20 is equal to 5 is to x. So, we need to multiply the extreme. So, x times x is x squared. Yes. Is equal to the product of the means, 20 times 5 is 100. Then, how do we get the value of x? You need to get the value of x, we need to extracting square root. So, we need to write both sides in the square root sign. So, makakancel lang squared and the square root. So, become x. And get the square root of 100 and that is 10. Then, let us check. X is to 20 is equal to 5 is to x. Substitute the value of x. So, we have 10 is to 20 is equal to 5 is to 10. So, the product of the means and extreme, product of the extreme, 10 times 10 is 100. Product of the means is 20 times 5 is also 100. And the answer is correct. They are equal. Okay, another example. So, number 3. So, we have 7 is to 8 is equal to 4 is to x. So, we need to get the product of the means and extreme. So, the means are 4 times 8 and that is 32. And the extreme, 7 times x is equal to 7x. Then, we will divide it into 7. So, x is equal to 32 over 7. So, we don't have the exact answer. So, you need to stay in a fraction. So, 32 over 7. How to check it? So, 7 over 8 is equal to 4 over 32 over 7 because x is equal to 32 over 7. Then, multiply the product of the means. 4 times 8 is this. Then, 7 times 32 over 7, that is the extreme. Then, when we multiply this fraction and the whole number, just cancel 7 and 7. So, it equal to 32 is equal to 32. So, the answer is correct. Number 4. 8 is to 4 is equal to 3 plus x is to x. So, let us multiply the extreme. 8 times x, yes, this is 8x, is equal to 4 mean, and another mean is 3 plus x. So, multiply by 3 plus x. So, 8x is equal to 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Then, 4 times x is 4x. And then, transpose 4x become negative 4x. So, it become 8x minus 4x is equal to 12. And that is 8x minus 4x is equal to 4x is equal to 12. Then divided into 4. So 4 divided by 4, so it become 1 and it become x. Then 12 divided by 4 is 3. So the value of x is 3. Let us check now. So we have 8 is to 4 is equal to 3 plus x is to x. Substitute the value of x and that is become 8 is to 4 is equal to 3 plus 3 is to 3. Then solve. 8 is to 4 is equal to 3 plus 3 is 6 is to 3. Then get the product of the means and extreme. So extreme is 8 times 3, 24. Then 4 times 6, the means is 24 also. Check. So our answer is correct. Okay guys, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned a lot in our topic of ratio and proportion. God bless.